I'm here. I'm live. Welcome everyone once again. It's that time. It's that day. It's that channel. And Lycan's in the stream. Somebody throw me a towel. And hello Rick and hello Joe. Very good to hear from you both. Hopefully I can be heard all right over the fan that I have, because we've reached that point in the year where it starts getting, and it already has gotten, way too hot upstairs. And to make matters worse, the fan that I usually have for my bedroom when I'm sleeping has cacked it. Yeah, it powers on, but the motor has died. So, yeah, I'm going to have to get a couple of new fans quickly. But at any rate, how are you two doing? How's Aaron doing? How are the kids? How's everybody? Excuse me, I'm a little hacky for some reason. I don't know why. Once again, I had that quirk about myself where I come up with something that I think is really clever, and I know I need to write it down, or else I'm going to forget it. And then immediately I tell myself, I'll remember, no big deal. And then my brain immediately tells me, or some other part of my brain immediately tells me, no, idiot, you won't. Write it down. You never remember it. Write it down. I wrote it down. This is part of the reason why I liked old school PDAs, like Palm Pilots and stuff like that, because you could actually just take a stylus and just hand scribble a note. Yeah, those were nice. I had one. It wasn't a Palm Pilot, it was I think it was a Casio knockoff, but it worked pretty well. And hello, Misfit Kitten! Hi. How are you? Crazy day, huh? Crazy day in a good way, or, it's like, well, it was crazy, but I got stuff accomplished, or, boy, it was crazy. The sky was purple and it was raining hot dogs. Fortunately, I had the ability to shoot mustard out of my middle finger. Well, there you go. There's something. Yeah, wouldn't that be amazing? Like, every time you flip somebody the bird, like a spray, like an arc of mustard would shoot out of your finger and just ruin their shirt and their hair at the same time. That would be just insult to injury, wouldn't it? I think that should be like somewhere along the line. Marvel should make that a mutant. Like every time he does an obscene gesture, a different condiment flies out. Just call him like Captain Condiment. That would be fucking awesome. Vinegar in your eye, oh man. I douche you for justice. Yeah. Who says you have to wait till after prime time to work blue? Captain Vagisil. Okay, that does it. If I ever end up playing like a villains and vigilantes game or a Heroes Unlimited game, I'm making Captain Condiment. I shudder to think what would happen if he mooned somebody. Give you my Nutella for justice. Well then. Well, with that lovely thought in mind, yeah, there's nothing I can do to add to that, so why don't we just move on? Grey poop on! I can top that, Misfit Kitten. Would you please pass the jelly? Oh dear. Excuse me. Oh dear. Okay, now what the fuck? I had this running a moment ago. And by a moment ago, I mean an hour ago. Okay, there we are. Yeah, I actually got smart this time around. I started Wildermyth up like a couple hours before the actual stream was going to happen, because apparently it just takes time for OBS to realize it's there. So by God damn it. And I have to also remember to bring Wildermyth up last. Well, I have everything layered, like the chat box and all that. You know, the chat box that no one will be able to see on the final video anyway. Let me get over to where you can see everybody. There we go. Okay. And let me get my time cards ready. Yeah, just going to be all Wildermyth tonight, because I had some other things going on this week that demanded my attention, and just to make things a little easier on myself, I just decided to do all Wildermyth instead of 2 games, because usually if I'm doing a second game, that takes up at least a day of my attention to get everything ready for it. So yeah, I wanted to spare myself some stress, basically. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to call it 12. There, okay. A little bit ahead of that, but that's fine. Okay. I do have a fan on me. I tested and it didn't seem to pick up too badly on the microphone. If you hear an occasional, noise that doesn't sound quite right, that's probably what it is. But at this point, I cannot manage up here without it. So, necessary evil. All right. So let's go ahead and start my timer. 3, 2, 1. All around the world, dwarven crumble for me. I messed that up. Let me try that again. Okay. 3, 2, 1. All around the world, dwarven crumble for me. Welcome back to Wildermyth. And we are midway through Chapter 3. We have 4 more places to explore and a little bit more work to do. But we are progressing quite nicely, and the fact that we have 6 members of the party now means we can tackle these larger expanses 3 and 3. And generally speaking, the way I've got everybody divided up, I think I have enough of a decent pairing that everybody can manage okay, but we'll see. And hello, Teximosis! Very great, great. It is great and glad. I can't decide which to see you. Yeah, I'm just all flummoxed. But yeah. So without further ado, let's hit the dusty trails and make some myths happen. Okay, so we have Sandera, Lunellin, and Sinine over here. Lunellin was the person we recruited last time. And we have Grenkin, Kennedy, and Median over here. They'll be getting ready to secure this in a moment. Now, a couple of things I wanted to show you that were kind of interesting. First off with Lunellin. So, as it mentions in here, everybody has relationships with everybody else. As you can see, she is cronies with Median, Sinine, and Grenkin, and it hasn't gone any further up than that because she just met them. Our Victoria's Secret Society, exactly. Now, she has no relation with Kennedy or with Sandera, because she hasn't met them yet. Why she has a relationship with Median, I'm a little bit unsure of. I don't remember if Median was actually there when she was getting her training. Could be. I don't remember. I think I got her trained. Yeah, I think Sinine, Grenkin, and Median were in charge of training her, and then I divided the parties in 2. So, but yeah, relationships right there. Also wanted to show you under history. Now, because I can edit, I can change the hooks on these people. Now, what the hooks do, they qualify or disqualify someone for certain events, which also includes certain transformations. And as you can see, there are quite a lot of hooks to go through. Now, some of these are granted normally during the course of the game, and some of these you just come equipped with by standard. The thing is, up till now, I haven't been paying enough attention to the hooks for when I'm anticipating events coming up. So I'm going to be paying a little more attention to that as things go on. But I do not guarantee success because, it's me we're talking about. Okay. Alright, so let's get things on the road here. Now, I don't want to waste a lot of time here, so I'll come back and deal with this later. The first thing I want to do, I want to get this place scouted. Now, the obvious people to use are the ones that are closest to it. As you can see, these three are not. Okay, meanwhile, with these folks, we're going to go ahead and secure this place and see if we can find an item. Okay, now that everybody's got their assignments, we're all off and rolling. Shy Wild has been revealed. Okay. Okay, so first thing we're going to do to make things easier on ourselves is, of course, patrol. Now, I mentioned earlier with patrolling that a party of less than 3 stands a good chance to get ambushed. I'm not sure exactly what a party of 3, if they have a chance of getting ambushed or not. We're going to find out. Obviously, if you're a party of 5, it doesn't matter if you get ambushed because your parents are dead anyway, and Fox will cancel you in 3 years. Okay, the site over here is secured. Yeah, fine. Now let's get on to the next fight. 2 fabrics, 1 spell thread, and a feather steel necklace. Plus 0.7 speed. Alright. Speed's pretty good. Speed is insane. Speed is insane. Speed could be better. Victoria's Secret Society sounds like ladies in lingerie telling scary stories near a bonfire. Are you afraid of a run in your hose? I wouldn't know. Well, you know what? As odd as it seems to give it to somebody that isn't even there, but we can do it anyway. Let's go ahead and give it to Lunellen. Because out of everybody, she seems like she could benefit the most from it. Or wait a minute. Yeah, let's do that. I could totally see R.L. Stine if he decided to just do like adult horror, you know, having that be one of his first books. Here's good. Get that feeling looking around. This is the right spot. Sadly, she's not talking about the defenses. Trees to perch in. Wildlife's a problem if we want to leave stores. I'm going to go with tier 2 defenses on this because so much is surrounding it, and there's a bridge right on the other side. Oh, and first off, we're going to do like force vent roll none because I barely saw that up there, and I don't want to force event rolls unless there's something in it for me. So yeah, I'm going to do tier 2 defenses. Make this place nice and defensible while I can. Okay. Infestation is cleared. Okay, so let's go at it. And let's see. Okay. There was a event I think might have showed up on the list earlier in the playthrough. The name of the event is called To Humble Ends. And I definitely want to Thigh High or Die by R.L. Stine. Well said. Well said. Yeah, nice one, no text. Yeah. Incidentally, by the way, I remember you best as Texamosis, but would you prefer I go with a Canuck name Tex or just Tex, or what would you prefer? Anyway, full disclosure, I did actually test this out before today's stream just to see if not only if a certain thing would happen, but if it would happen to the right person, and it does. So I'm going to go with Splinter. Erp, Thwick. Tex. Okay. Erp, Thwick. Hey, I got a splinter. You say you got a splinter? Is that what it's called? Not sliver, right? I got a splinter. You got a splinter? I got a boogie. Got a boogie. I got a boogie on my finger and I can't shake it off. I got a what looks like a. We're stopping for this. It seems so much like a musical interlude to me or something like that. Like everybody was going to break into song about this, very trivial event, and then she, like Sinine's just like, we're stopping for this. like she's trying to desperately prevent him from breaking into song. Ooh, I got a mean splinter, see? Sliding past an elm. I've gotten a bunch of splinters out in my day. I'll have a look. Yes, I'll just zap it out with my electric arms. The quarry was just a bit further, so should this be our priority? Wow, that's some splinter. The more I look at it, the deeper in it seems to wriggle. Squirk. Don't worry, as soon as it gets all the way in your arm, you'll learn the arts of ninjutsu. Here, trust me. Oh, whatever, I'll get it out later. This leads to a transformation, a pretty interesting one at that. So, we're going to go with that. Honestly, I'd rather not have you yanking my splinters, not till I'm good and ready. Hey, what's over there? Psst, Sandera, what's with her hair? Shh, I don't know. I guess it has something to do with the splinter. But, Lunella, next time we get a break, sure, I'll just hope it falls out on its own first. Also, that by the way, is the end of her staff. She doesn't suddenly have a... I don't know what the hell kind of plant that would be, an iris or whatever, floating out of her head. And hello, Joseph. Very good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Only it doesn't. Sometime later, Lunellin will look and find the splinter gone, but a piercing pain will stitch inside her, a pain that comes and goes. Brr? And she sees Solid Snake. An ancient elmish soul weaves its roots through her heart. Or, huh? What was that splinter? Haste. All heroes +1 speed. +3 foe cards on turn 3. Oh, my cup runneth over. Okay, so let's, oh, we got a spirit here, way away from us. I don't know, may have to let that one go. So let's take a quick look at Lunellin here. Okay, so, got that in her hair, whatever that is. Elm Soul. There's an ancient elmish soul inside Lunellin's heart. Well, it's better than having an ancient Elmo soul. Yeah, seriously, stacking the deck. And we're only on chapter 3. It's going to get much worse. Photosynthesis. Lunellin soaks in the light through her wooden skin. Let's see, passive. Plus 1.5 armor, +5 recovery rate. Splinter skin. When damaged, expels splinters, damaging all adjacent enemies by 1 true damage. I don't remember true damage as a stat. I'm not sure it's actually come up. My guess is true damage is probably just direct damage, ignoring armor and warding and things like that. But that's just a guess. So yeah. So yes, he apparently absorbs the light. So this thing is a sulpa. Sorry, what is it? A sulpa. Sulpa. Oh, it's on a sulpa. Okay, so between the two of them, we got a sulpa, and we got birds. So we've got 2/3 of birdemic here. All right. So let's see what we're dealing with. I'll tell you, first things first, I'm definitely going to drop a save here, even if it did one on its own, because I want to be sure. Okay. I think I'm going to need you. I don't know if she can silk step and then fly. Such as seals. Yes, exactly. I'm going to try something. I'm going to see if she can silk step and fly. Yes, she can fly afterwards. Okay, good. Let's see how far we can get. Okay, I think this is about the time I'd be holding up the little sign like Wile E. Coyote that says "Yipe." Well, shit'ems. Okay, I better do something good here. All right, let's see who has what here. I'm just trying to see who I can... Yeah, there's nobody other than that dart that I can definitely take out. I ain't done yet, kitten. I ain't done yet. Okay. Alright, well, let's go ahead and zap you. And I don't know if that did a damn thing to either of them. Let's see what some of these things are. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. Yeah, see, this is when I really wish okay. I think I know what I want to do. I was going to say, this is when I really wish there were bone things around. Okay. Rock shield. Alright, that should help her out for the moment. Jesus, just tromp through everything. Oh my Lord of mercy. I'm not as happy as I should be. Which is to say, I'm not happy at all. Okay. Let me just make sure I'm not accidentally hitting anybody else. Okay. Alright, start weakening them up. Okay. I'm going to throw the net on him and see if I can pin him. Okay. And And then I'm going to beat a discreet retreat, but with dignity. Ah! Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I need to go ahead and go for the gold here. This guy's got to go. Let's see. Okay. You're an asshole and I hate you all. Discuss, discuss! Oh. Yeah, this is not going well. And here comes the cavalry. How did Un put it that one time about the door maze? My nipples explode with delight. Yeah. That's about what I'm feeling here. Okay. You have got to die. And I forgot you come in 2 pieces. Son of a bitch. Also, why didn't I have a movement after that? Okay. Seems like a good time for this. Because you need to back the fuck off. Okay, and that got him. And, oh, she has another turn. Okay, good, good. Oops, I screwed up. I always screw that up. Damn it. Let's see. I'm going to see if I can shackle the guy behind him. Okay, he's pinned. Yay, splinters. Okay. Yeah, we need to start putting some distance here. Ah, shit, that's gonna hit Lunellen. You know what? Screw it. Yes, let us remember who the big problem is. All right. Okay. I got to go for the offense on this one. I was hoping I could hit one of the others, but... all right, dodge, good. Okay. This is the time I really wished I had Canady, because that shoot-through would be really, really helpful. But alas, I don't. Okay, so let's see. Can I hit... how many of these can I hit with the Quelling Moss? Okay. I do it right there. I can hit 4 of them. That works for me. Bitch. Oh, and since you don't see that spirit moving around anymore, it's gone. Yeah, you got to get those things within a few turns, or forget it. There was just no way I could have gotten to the spirit and been able to save my ass at the same time. God damn it. You asslick. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Have I mentioned that I hate you? I should. I should really mention that. Yeah, we have too much stuff going on. Anyway, I would kind of agree with that, but, what can you do? 'Tis what it is. You dick! Just dodging everything. Fuck. Every time somebody comes near Sandera, I get really, really nervous. What is... Why will you not just die? Fucking serious. Trying to remember which one has the interfusing going on. I think it's you. Or him, actually. Okay, well that got him to back off, so I'm happy about that. Dead. Huzzah. Okay. Static shock. Okay, odds are better. We're down to 3 on 3. This is doable. Okay, well, since you were so kind to go over there where I was figuring on doing this anyhow. Appreciate that. Yeah. And just like that, there was one. I don't know what the hell you were doing there. Okay. I think we're going to make it. Famous last words, but I think we're going to make it. Wreck his shit. Whoa. Wow. Can you hear the relief in my voice? Damn. Round of applause. You can't hear it, but I'm clapping. Fern Shadow Scarf. A draping scarf held by a clasp. Helps with dodge. Yeah, I think Sandera earned this one. A captive's choice. Let's try that. In a gorge not far from the scene of battle, Sandera and Sinine pick and pry through the remnants of a hastily abandoned Draven camp. Good idea leaving Lunellen behind. Means if we find anything useful... Wait, you left her behind? Seriously? You hear that? Squeak, scrape. With cautious steps, they tread further into the gorge to discover... Whoa, who are you two? Keanu Reeves. Wait, Jonathan? Too pretty for Draven. It's quick work for Sinine to saw through the wooden bars. Sandera lends a supportive shoulder as the stranger climbs to his feet, and in the process electrocutes him. Though his knees wobble at first, his mind is lucid. Name's Gran, from over those hills. Learned to use a sword same year I learned my letters. A, B, C, D, / the guy. Mind telling us how you ended up here? It was, let's see, 13 nights ago? Draven set up on the Rye ranch land. They had already conquered the Wonderbread ranch land. Soft-hearted people always had a place at the table for a hungry traveler, and ears eager for stories of distant lands. Didn't consider there might be danger lurking on their doorstep. Yeah, they look inviting, don't they? Ugh. By luck or by fate, I showed up that day to see how old Gnarly? To see how old Gnarly's fence was coming along. It was most non-triumphant. Just in time, too. Managed to keep the Draven distracted while the others ran for cover. Didn't want to die. Too many dreams unlived, love unfulfilled. But when I woke up here, I began to wish they'd finished me off quickly. They are cunning creatures. Must have had a plan for you. I heard they sometimes perform rituals to appease their dragon god. Perhaps I was to play a part. Yeah. Bogus. Yeah. Moon's rising. I should ask, what do you mean to do now? Turn into a werewolf and eat you both. What's next for me? Time to tell that girl in Lydox how I really feel. Well, I don't know. Where are you two going? Recruit Gran. Okay. Now, this is very interesting because I have the cheat menu up, so as far as I know, I actually can change Gran's gender to fit the rest of the party. Or, we can... we can do like a gender affirmative action kind of thing and have one guy in there, maybe he could be the secretary. Yeah, you know what? Honestly, the faster I accumulate extra party members at this point, the better off I am. No one's near retirement age yet, and no one's died. But if that last battle taught me anything, it's, yeah, you never know when the latter can happen. So yeah, we're going to, I think we're going to go ahead and recruit them. Well, welcome to the sisterhood, dude. Phew, heard something coming. Thought it might be bears. Bet you can't guess what we found. Marketing team says we need one, yes. Yeah. Bet you can't guess what we found. We got a boy toy. We're going to call him Meat. We'll have one meat shield. Yeah, literally. There was actually a wrestling group by the name of Pretty Mean Sisters, PMS, and a guy named Sean Stasiak with them, who was basically their boy toy, and his name was Meat. His finisher was called the Meat Grinder, so there you go. I'm Gran. Might as well just say he's token. Yeah. And this is not a comment on his skin color, by the way. This is totally a comment on the fact that, he has a penis. Beside a roaring fire, stories are shared and new friendships take root. The Sisterhood of Embers, so that's her name. I changed my mind. Legacy points -2. Storm Throat 1. Joy. Okay, so let's take a look at him here. Okay, so he is a 24-year-old warrior. I just want to see. Yes, I can. Now the question is, should I? I can if I want to. The question is, should I? So I tell you what, I think I'll stop here, and that'll give all of us a little bit of time to ponder. So in the comments, make your voices heard. Should we Rule 63 this dude, so we have a consistent theme, or should we just have him be like, you know, the literal odd man out? In the meantime, thank you very much for joining me on this journey, and always remember, when you design your group, think of inclusivity. It's just the right thing to do. So take care until we game again. Cut. I totally forgot you could get people that way. So, I'm dead serious. Post in the comments right now, should we leave him male or should we make him female? Go ahead, right now. Well, I thought about that. With a name like Graham, here, I tell you what, let's discuss this in the next video. Let me hold that thought. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Restart my timer. Stop. Start my timer. And 3, 2, 1. Sworn to protect a world that hates and fears them, they are the X-Myths. Welcome back to Wildermyth for the PC, and last time we narrowly survived a fight, and as a result we ended up recruiting the first guy as he was presented to us. Now, we had a couple of guy recruits that I switched female in order to stick with the theme, but now we're trying to decide, basically, should Gran stay in his male form, or, you know, should he, you know, get in line with everybody else? So let's see. Misfit Kitten, you said his name is Gran, but he's an unmarried young man. So yeah, I was thinking it could either be like grandfather, grandchild, or maybe he's just like a big Biscuit fan. You know, like named himself after Pillsbury Grands. Joseph, honestly, I find the token nature hilarious. It wouldn't hurt to have one guy. Does it change any of the story points? It might. The thing is, with the way he is currently set up, this gives a chance for a romance to develop between him and one of the other characters, which means we could potentially have a child of the two, and that would be a ancestral recruit later on. In fact, the other good thing about this, since originally the playthrough I was going to have wasn't going to be able to show that, now I actually have the chance to, and you get to see what a offspring of a couple of the warriors looks like. You know, not just physically, but as far as what they look like based on their stats and their class and all of that stuff. Okay, you know what? I know I asked for everybody's opinion. So far, we got 2 for the guy. Tex, no offense, but I think I'm actually going to stick with keeping him as a guy. because it gives us a chance to see some of the other stuff. I would like to note, by the way, that he could be attracted to men or anyone. So they did include, full diversity there, at least full diversity for the time. And since you can have, you can actually be non-binary too. I don't know if I showed that off or not. We'll keep them like this. Let me see. Okay. Okay, I don't want him to be inhabited because that leads to something that I'm not sure I want for this guy. Let's see, I'm trying to remember. Yeah. Let's go mysterious, because I'm fairly sure that that's a hook for something. Then again, I could be totally off base. Let's see, romantic poet. We've had that before. Let's see. The romantic goofball. There you go. That works. So basically, this guy's kind of a cross between Don Juan and Eddie Murray. Oh, I'm sorry, Eddie Murphy. Crap, which one's the comedian and which one's the baseball player? I always get those two confused. Eddie Murphy is the comedian. Eddie Murray was the Oriole baseball player. Wow. Just cut all that out. Okay, so what we have here is a combination of Don Juan and Eddie Murphy. I can work with that. Okay, so he's pre-trained as a warrior. He's just level 0 right now. But that's quite alright. Okay, I think I should secure this here. Because number one, I want to try to find an item. And number two, I don't know which way the next part of the map is going to open up, so I don't want to just leave it undefended. Okay. So let's see, with these three here. I think, let me see. Yeah, this is another reason why I want to kind of hold off a bit, because I got several people hurt here. So I want to give them a time or a chance to rest up a bit. I don't want to throw them into something too quickly. Alright, so let's see. Let's concentrate on the next one. We've prepared the defense, so next thing we're going to do is send this party over and scout out this tile. Okay, site is secure. Time for pie! Ingots 1, fabrics 1, neither of which you can make a pie out of. Unless you got really strong molars. Gloom glass knee pads. Knee guards of an old eye-catching style, +6 stunt chance. Well, nobody's exactly, glowing with, yeah, nobody's exactly, covering themselves in glory here with their stunt chance as it is. I'm trying to think who would do... Actually, all things considered, I think Sandera would probably potentially do the most damage with her stunt chance, considering she's got those reflective shots that can hit multiple people. Also kind of odd that, let's see, Median's not on here, and Lunellen isn't on here. I wonder why. No, nothing when I scroll. Oh well. Enjoy. Enjoy the knee pads. You can't even see one of them. Luckily, even if you can't see it past the... Can't secure? Really? Okay, well that's weird. Okay. Okay, so let's prove that somebody's a witch by building a bridge out of a... Think how it'll look standing alone on a... think how I'll look standing alone on a bridge. The sun falls, our foes rushing, and my face grim. Let's get it started in here. Okay, wilderness scouting. Bad mustard. Condiment man away! Okay, I don't remember what bad mustard is, so yeah, I'm curious about that now. It's another nothing day. Here in Amber Foster Flats, a humble but hailed tavern huddles in a rare patch of woods. Humble but hailed and huddled... To these sparse familied prairie people, it's the unloneliest place there is. That's not a word. Unloneliest is not a word. Ungrammatical is. Hush your gums over there. It's over now. It's goodbye to table splinters in our toes. Ugh. Yeah. Thanks for that image. No one's booting you out, you lush. I ever tell you about the barrel we dug up out of the yard? What? What in the hell does that have to... Place isn't exactly a country miracle. Shame. That weasel-mouthed woman exaggerated again. Now a newcomer's coming into the picture, his dreams full of coin clinks, cider, and fame. Perfectly cromulent, yes. Indeed. Thought the seal had held up. It hadn't. We started spreading it on our bread. Well, it's one of many things you could have spread on your bread, such as seals. Phew, there's bread in the story? What's so unbelievable about that? I thought for a second that chair was the bread and the tankard was like mold on it. I didn't catch that. Definitely got a country smell. 60 years of pig grease. Oh, so it's a Waffle House. Of course it ruined everyone's evening. Ruined the carpets, too. Hey. Ah, hillfolk must have their run of the place. That's what it kind of became my... That's when it kind of became my rule. Never eat bad mustard. Okay, important safety tip. Thanks, Egon. Kari, now I know where it comes from. Greetings, hill folk. Don't you worry now. I'm not kicking you out today. What? Huh? Oh, yeah, this is going to end well. We'll talk costs, obviously. I'm new to this, but I'm no fool. I'll expect you to treat the furniture well. Who are you? Also, why is my armpit belching flame? Some furniture king? I'm the, no. It's what I was saying you, Kari, telling you. Bruh. They sold the here, help me drink this so it'll be secret. Help me drink this so it'll be secret. Someone help me gurgle. A pearly-eyed purchaser comes to survey his new property. Inside is a bramble-mannered, unmild sort of woman who's used to getting her way. So they fight like chickens, whelp and plonk. But as they must suppose is likely, they fall in love. Or maybe the drunk messes up. I have no idea what this has to do with me at all. And I honestly don't know what to pick here. So the drunk burns down their ends, and either of them get it, or they fall in love, and somehow it all works out in the end, or they just beat the ever-loving snot out of each other, and it becomes like a bad episode of Bar Rescue. Yeah, you know what? Being a Bar Rescue fan of mine, I'm going to go the Taffer method. A short while later, bet I could climb this wall. Bet I could do it in a 10 count. Hey, what? No, you're don't. No, ugh. Excuse me a second while I get my tongue untied. Hey, what? No, whatever the fuck. Don't go in there. It's toxic. It's a bad mustard. Mustard? Mustard, she means. It makes sense. Does it really? You know, I really, by the way, when they're talking about bad mustard, I hope they're talking about, I hope they're talking about like some, out-of-date Frenches and not, Zyklon B or some shit like that. I don't get it. It's just a roadside inn. Oh, wonderful. More travelers. Kari, maybe just... You'll respect my rules or you'll hoist your shadow off my floor. They've got a good fire going, but the room seems awful cold. Nice metaphor. Come to think of it, the road's pretty comfortable in fall. We make it comfortable, I think. Wasn't I right? I was right. Yep, pew. It's another campfire for Kennedy and Medium. You're not looking at me. Were the carrots that bad? Tomorrow, Grinkin will reach the Green Boulder Gap. We should meet her there. Tonight, though, I'll shed my thoughts of anyone but you. Aww. Legacy points 1. I really don't know, what I stood to gain out of that. Okay. The plain folk are anything but plain. We should help as we can. So let's see. An outfitter provides hide and fabric. A weaver works provides 2 fabrics. A tannery provides 2 hides. Again, I like to spread things around as much as possible, so we're going to go with an outfitter. Hey ho, let's go. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, I don't remember for sure what true Gorgons do. All I know is, basically I don't know, and if I did know, I don't think I'd want to know. I don't remember them being anything that I wanted to deal with. So we're going to cancel that. Darts are pretty nasty as they are, so yeah, I'm going to hold that off. I'm willing to spend 4 legacy points to hold those 2 off. Considering Draven are the thing that I've run into the most, that's when I really need to be careful about having advanced too much. Lucky Fairy Outfitter. And we will go ahead and prepare a defense while we're here. Tier 2. Bridge is almost done. Okay. So we will do a... let's see. So we will do a quick defense here. That should hopefully be enough. Wait, wait, wait. Things went a little back and forth there. What happened? Oh, okay. Tier 1 defenses got built. That's what it was. Alright. Anyway, so now that I have the bridge, I can go on ahead and scout over here using these guys, and then they will all meet up in the middle. Okay. Incursion is going. Okay, and they're heading right our way. Well, ain't that a pickled peach? Tier 2 defenses are built. Okay, let me think of how I want to do this. And save before I make a decision, of course. Okay. They're going to be coming right this way. So this group is definitely going to see them. And the thing is, there's only one additional person from this group, that other group, that's going to be able to help them. Okay, so you know what? At least I want to have everybody on one tile. Why are you not traveling? What the F? Okay. Let's try Phantom of the Range. Nighttime in the coldest season. Sandera? Sanine, why are you whispering? Russell, something you wanted to tell me? I'm kind of the ideal person to talk to, aren't I? I missed that, sorry. Huh? Or what? Are you just poking me to poke me? No, it's... I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. Call me sentimental. I was just thinking about younger nights when we'd camp and tell each other bear stories. Oh, yeah. Thinking about those times? Yeah, I remember. Wonder why it was always bears. It was a long fascination I had, and I think you were willing to share it with me because you were kind that way. Ah, Sanine, you're funny. It's always strange, huh? What takes us back in time? We were different people, almost. All the possibilities of life were there. Tell me one, now. What, right now? Look at the night, Sandera. Blue bulks of the silent mountains, darkly blocking a low winter moon. The grasslands below are a wide black bed. An occasional snore of wind rustles out of them. Poke, poke. Yes. Pokety, pokety. Sanine, you... Well, let me think. Stories of bears, thunderstrong bears, shaking the forest. Alright, so once in winter it got so cold the moss was cracking. And the evening darkens and Sandera spins her yarn. A red-furred bear, not black, gold, or brown. We established that. Bustling in the bracken and stripping berries off the bushes. Nocturnal things tick and whistle. They scamper unseen as coals cool to red. There's a lot of alliteration in this game. Did Stan Lee write some of these scripts? Not that that'd be a bad thing. Sanine sits up then. G. They must have slept. ZZ Top. Give me all your lovin'. Comes the sound of something moving through camp. Cluff scuffle. Others trying to find us in the night. They shouldn't be marching around by this late. Peering from her tent, she sees it. A shaggy blue shape. Huge, long of snout, with frying pan paws. Frying pan paws? It's the cast iron bear. He can't be harmed by swords because his entire fur is a non-stick surface. Into a piney cleft it ambles. Ambles. It ambles. Amblin'. See Elliot on his bike flying by. Sandera's snores are anything but brittle. Crickets quinkle. What the hell is quinkle? The wet grass gleam. See, this is the thing. I am an English major. I love words. I have never heard quinkle in my life. I have never... There are a bunch of words here that mystify me, not because of the tiny text and the fact that the text is so close together, but because of the fact that I've never seen them in my life. I realize, I don't know every word in the English language, but, this just makes me stop and wonder what in the hell that means. Later on, when this goes up on YouTube, I'm going to have to put a definition for what the hell quinkle means. Anyway. So Sinine holds vigil over camp. This world, this heartbroken world. Sinine is called to follow. Try playing that in your next Scramble game? Oh, I will. I will. As soon as I know what the hell it means. And make sure it's in the dictionary. I'm not sure if I do the called to follow thing, if it's gonna end up replacing the Crow Touched. See, that's the one danger with this. Now, if I don't like it, I think I can always edit it out. So let's see. Pausing only to arm herself, she disappears into the dark. The black vegetation sees, seeming to grow with each step, and the night becomes deeper and more hollow, a dome being carved out from below. Ghosts and moonlight, gin and ice. Gin and ice? I thought it was gin and juice. I guess, if the bar's out of juice. Interesting looking. That one looks like Jason Voorhees. That one looks like somebody carved Jason Voorhees out of a plank of driftwood. I dare you to unsee it. Well, now you can, but I dare you before I moved it to unsee it. Sinine? Sinine, you out foraging early? She walks in a veiled place. She walks in beauty like the night. Am I walking still? Am I even actually awake? I thought I'd learn to move soft. I think I can hear my heartbeat. For the very last time. And a bookshelf? Okay. Out of place and time. Me and this bookshelf and maybe everything else. I've read them all 10 times. They're no help. What? Oh. Your belly's like a bell. Your belly's like a bell? I'm not sure how to take that. Let's wad it with some muting, huh? Huh? The fuck are you talking about? No, no, seriously, in the ever-loving fuck are you talking about? Common English, do you speak it? Or then again, this is a fantasy world, so common motherfucker, do you speak it? Do you understand the common that's coming out of my mouth? What is it you hear? My hunger? You mean you hear it tolling like a bell? Oh, I get it. We wandered into a fourth meal ad. Sanine just made a run for the border. Almost everything about you has a sound. All you need is the proper silence to know your body. Here, come in here. I've got this. Bread of 100 years. Bread of a... Yes, I'll follow you into the dark cave, crazy person I don't know. I mean, this is the medieval equivalent of a unmarked van with candy inside. See, I'm no fool. Show me the candy, then I'll get in the van. Yes, and so tell me, scamperous woman of the wasting world, you followed here a great pitiful ghost. I did? I guess I did. The bear. Yeah, why'd you do that? Even the person who's luring you into the cave is like, yeah, why'd you do that, dumbass? I don't know what Wildermyth is smoking, Misfit Kitten, but I'm fairly sure it came from one of those shops we set up, quite possibly the Outfitter. Or maybe the textile place, you know, maybe they make everything out of rolling papers. Well, it's all right not to know. Don't worry about this, by the way. There's vents up in the rocks above us. Yes, this. Whatever this is, don't worry about it. Which is evidently my handiwork. Whoosh. You live in a cave. I thought crows were supposed to be wise. Sanine, why the fuck are you so slow on the uptake here? Jesus, backflipping Christ. That's nice of you to say. Also incredibly freaking obvious. She drops the bag by the side of the heatless flames. Was going to warm up the bread, but you forget sometimes how your home feels, or how it is to other folks. My name's, did I tell you it? It's Envir. That's what they made it. That's what they made it when I was born. Yeah, okay. Don't know why I'm so surprised. You're nice. No, it's... Do you ever get informed about your life by the fact it's you who's living it? Maybe informed isn't the perfect word. Yeah. Yeah, maybe quinkle or whatever is a better word. But anyway, I followed that bear, that ghost, away from a perfectly safe fire. Because there was a sadness that struck me, and I knew I was feeling it for a reason. And there's a reason I was feeling it. That it was me and not Sandera, who you haven't met at all. Sadness. There's a lot of sadness. Too much sadness for you to go seeking it. But I understand. I do. My name is Sanine. I should have also said. Sanine. She was a mighty bear, Sanine. The cold fire starts to smell of red mountain sage. I thought that was like I read that as edge and then gauge. Oh boy. Sadly, there's nothing you can do about the size of the text. She had names too. Among the hill painters, she was Emmerich, Queen Blue. Among the wild things, She was known by her herald scent, but brief careful stride. Among the wild things she made their hearts sing. She made everything groovy. The hill painters always looked warily for her trail, and wherever they wandered, it was there to find. Can you tell me why you're telling me this? I kind of wondered that myself. They knew her trail by the bones, the way she'd leave a skeleton agleam, a more thorough eater than other bears, Emmerich, our Queen Blue. She was born hungry, in Hungary. In agony, I now think, from her appetite. When I was young, I had the thirst to glimpse her. It's me. Boink. Boink. Why I'm telling you this is that it's history, and you're here, so it's become yours too. Their history and hers, mine and newly yours. Yeah, why do I get the feeling there's like an Amway presentation or, we're about to drink Kool-Aid? Sanine, you have wings. You can fly out of here at an incredibly rapid rate. And I highly advise doing so. And you called the bread of 100 years? 93 years to be precise. But time... Okay, that looks really strange, by the way. Like, because of her wings and the angle, like, first off, it looks like she's trying to be shoved into the fireplace. And second, like, it looks like somebody took her head and kind of jammed it down into her collarbone. Like, right into the... Or not even the collarbone, like into the sternum. It was like, crick, cope. Yeah, that always looks very odd. 93 years to be precise, but time is nothing here, so it's as if it was baked yesterday. That's too bad, because, if you buy a day old, you get a discount. Or, in this case, 3-year-old. Sanine pulls the bag open. A loaf is there, fresh and soft looking. And I was good at bread. I really was. I am bread. I climbed that refrigerator, no problem. Just don't eat it quite yet. Are you going to tell her the bread has to ripen? I feel like I should apologize for this one. This one is all over the place. It's like a coherent narrative, but at the same time, it's making no fucking sense whatsoever. It's like looping back on itself and kicking its own ass. She lived in agony, and she tried in agony. Emmerich, the impervious-looking beast, and the pain of hungering drove her to retreat from all she knew, to places where she could cool her suffering gums in the blood of unfamiliar things. The bear had this consideration. Bears have a great many considerations, but anyway, what it was there came along a woman who felt entitled to a glimpse, an encounter, a thrill, with the great bear called Queen Blue. And again, this was you. Okay, let's break that down for a second. Bears have many great considerations, so, among them, honey, picnic baskets, the simple bear necessities. And a woman who felt entitled to a glimpse, an encounter, a thrill. So we officially have bear voyeurs in the Wildermyth lore now. I would like to mention, by the way, that I have none of them installed, but as you would expect, there are adult mods for Wildermyth. I didn't put any of them in because I was afraid something would come up and screw up the playthrough. But knowing me, it's probably something I'm going to check out once I'm done with this. But this just kind of innuendo here, or in someone's endo. In lieu of the innuendo, in the end, no my intent though. Slowly backing away. Me how that hunting song starts. Me how, is that what it says? Me how that hunting song starts? Is it through the trees or to them? Shh, you smell that? Listen, you smell something? Girl, scuttle up now. Failing that quinkle up. As long as there's three of us together, I doubt she'll snark. That looks more like a panther than a bear. Kinda, sorta. Both of you up a tree, hurry, 'cause bears can't possibly climb them. Grrr. Gruff. What? Turn away, Emberwick. Great bear, go, run. The chief lost his life. His bones were picked clean for his daughter to find. Oh, great noble bear. Hungry bear. Hungry, hungry barrows. It's a case to be grateful, not mournful. That's why they die for you, heroes, so you can live and their daughters live. Could you feel good about that? Just bowing your head a moment, then blithely skipping off? Playing like, now I'm picturing her playing like hopscotch, running both away and to danger, like on Korn's Follow the Leader album. Maybe that was just another way in which I was unfit for the life I had, but I'm dead now, so it's fine. And it's fine. Sounds like she's leading into a chorus here. I lived 9 years longer. I baked bread in a small house in barren hills where my mother was sick. And I saw her waste and die. I tried to forget what had happened. But one day she found my door, the chief's daughter. She'd honed her art, killed old Emberwick, a mighty deed. Spent a while with me then, remembering. And next she killed me, that girl. Whoa. She died bitter and old, uselessly, regretting all she'd done. This is leaning dangerously close to being an after-school special. She died old, though, you're saying? Kind of seems unfair. Unfair? I thank you for that much sympathy. How nice it is suddenly. Come on, walk up here. Sinine climbs after the woman on quiet rocks, up towards a breathless sky, past trunks that never bend, leaves never dampened with dew. It's only us most of the years. Emberwick roves restlessly, this place where she once was queen. I also. I overlook an ocean I sometimes feel. I was submerged in it. Dark, calm, roaring dark. Okay, that's an interesting word. Not sure it's a word, but it's interesting. Before I became awake to the great bear's pain, and I swam up from death, never certainly deciding to. I made myself the keeper of this coast, where oblivion washes up on a shore blued in life's shadows. My little cave down there, think of it as a lighthouse. Except, there's no light and it's not actually a house and it's not signaling to anyone, even though it actually did signal to someone because Sinine's here. So everything I said is completely off base. Never mind. I'm here to send you back when Emberwick calls you here. Because in her fathomless hunger and disappointment, this is what she does. You won't ever know, you'll never get to know her. You'll be the cause of anything she does. Little Genesis there. To this borderland she calls night-curious women, and I send them home. I always have. But not always will. Huh? Seems to me I'm being asked something. It's beautiful here. We go on here patiently. One day I do believe someone will come. One day my prince will come from the photo map that went out of business. Someone will walk here. Damn it. Sorry, a little bumping there. Edit that out. Someone will walk here who will know what it is she stays for, Emruick, and go meet her and send her on. But it doesn't have to be you. I should say, don't let it be you. If you know no way to love a hopeless tyrant, lonely, hungry, hateful, if you think you cannot understand her, go back. It's more than okay. For though she is a ghost, she's led you to this place of betweens. She can kill you here, I think, and happily will. So Sinine turns away. Well, then I'll be off. Sinine goes to battle the bear. I think this is why I'm here. Transformation. Okay, I was afraid of that. Okay, so yeah, we came all this way for nothing. Yeah, Sinine's going to peace out because I'm happy with the crow stuff. I don't actually remember what the transformation for Phantom of the Range is. It might actually be Bear Touched, which is basically a bear version of Wolf Touched. And that one, since I already have Wolf Touched, Bear Touched, I think it's just more... It's a lot more combat strength aggressive, if I remember correctly. And, a lot more... It's a lot more resilient than Wolf. I could be off base on that, but either way, it's not one that I usually go seeking out, especially not at the expense of something good I already have. So Sinine turns away. Part of me is just nervous I'll be stuck here. Stuck here with me, that would be bad. Being honest, understanding is one thing. Willingness to step in, I guess I don't have that. Not here, not now. And rather than force myself, I feel like the universe is nudging me back where I belong. It is the right choice. For you, I mean. I hear you and I believe you. Yes, but leaving here is not as simple as walking. You need a piece of the good green world. Normally, I fed them bread. I was good at bread, I really was. I've heard, somewhere, rumors. You're, though, someone special, Sinine. The first I've told that story to. The first woman I thought I needed to tell. So wait here. It's a gift the old chief gave me. I don't wear it after that day, but it'll suit you. It'll at least warm someone's shoulders somewhere. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to get a thing. Wonder if there's any... Oof, nope. Any Jason masks in the stones? Yep, right there. Turn around. He's right behind you. Cha, 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 cha. Sandera. Sinine, you're back. Thought you were foraging. Come back empty-handed? Not entirely empty-handed, no. A bear came last night, the phantom who haunts this range. Tonight, when we're with the others, it'll be my turn. I'll tell the tale. Of the Phantom of the Range opera. Maybe it's the Phantom of the Lone Ranger. I don't know. A tale. I even brought a piece of hairy proof. Oh God. Oh God. Oh dear God. I don't want to click. Everyone, I'm scared to click next. I'm scared of what I'll see. Actually, whatever I see cannot be as scary as what I'm picturing in my mind right now, so let's just rip the Band-Aid off. Oh, mountains. Okay. Aww. Well, that went a long way. Cloak of the Hill Painters. Worn by Lothar of the Hill People. A great bear's hide once worn with reverence by the wild walkers who painted these hills. See, because of the name of the game, like I'm even saying wild walkers, or I'm even trying to pronounce it wild walkers. Plus 0.5 health, 0.5 armor, and 0.5 bonus damage. Okay. So let's see. Um, yeah, part of me wants to give it to Sanine because she went through a lot to get it. Part of me wants to give it to Gran because, he's going to need whatever he can to get an advantage up, especially when he's about to deal with an incursion and the final battle. That's assuming he does. Okay, yeah, you know what? Gran needs all the help he can get, so I'm going to give that to him. Oh, while we're doing this, by the way, I'm going to make one little adjustment to Gran. Because I think he needs a surname. Gran Metalik. That is actually the name of a luchador, aka a Mexican pro wrestler, that I've always liked. But since it fed me part of it, I might as well finish the end of it. And the fact that he's a warrior with a sword does kind of fit. So yes, Gran Metalik. There we go. Okay, now it shows it. Okay, cool. Goody. Okay. Alright, so... Okay. Alright, so yeah, we're going to get them traveling over here so everybody's on one tile. That way I have a full choice of who I want to use when shit goes down. And in the meantime, we'll start putting a station together. And let's see. I'm going to do the tannery this time. And I can do it before the incursion comes in. Okay. That worked out perfectly. Okay. So let's see if I can prepare some defenses. Okay. Let's see. I have... Okay, I need to go back for a second. I can't go back, damn it. Okay, let's see. The incursion said they would be here in, I think, 40 days. I used 15 for the outfitter, or the tannery rather. So I got 25 days. Okay, so the best I can do are tier 1s, but that'll at least give me something. Okay. Dwarven incursion will be here in 19 days. Can I manage one more level of defense? Yes, I can. Okay. And that's the good thing about having the entire party there so everyone can contribute to the building, which is probably why I was able to build it so fast. Okay. So, alright, so we have defenses built. Which is really good because very shortly the Draven shit is going to hit the fan something fierce. Fortunately, I've got a bunch of people to pick from, and I just got to hope it's enough. But that will be to be seen on the next episode. So, in the meantime, thank you very much for joining me, and always remember, if you've got a story to tell, give the Cliff Notes version. Yeah, people will appreciate it. Until we game again. Cut. Yeah. I am honestly so angry with myself that I really am angry with myself that I went with that one, not realizing it was for a transformation for something, and I wouldn't have wasted it. Number one, if I knew that, and number two, if I knew it was going to pick Sanine. If anything, you gotta hope it picks the person that doesn't have any theme on them, but that is not always the case. Okay. Well, with that, I think we're going to go ahead and take our intermission. So, if I can find where in the hell... Yeah, something really weird has been going on with my taskbar, or the toolbar, whatever it's called. Like, for some reason, my icons for different programs have been duplicating themselves. Like, I'll have two different programs pinned to the taskbar, but they'll one of them will be the correct icon, and the other will be that same icon before another different program. And there's like three different ones of them currently doing that. So I think I think after the stream is over, I'm going to need to be doing a restart, which I'm never really happy about, because I tend to leave stuff up for my usage, and so I can get back to it easily. And by doing the restart, I have to figure that all over again. Yeah, that is weird, Kit, and I've never had that happen before. You know, I've had some times where there's a lot of memory being used up by the CPU, and especially with File Explorer, because I leave a lot of File Explorer windows open. Again, because I figure I'm going to get back to them, and I want them open and ready, and not have to hunt for them. So, and if I exit out of one of them, I end up having to mouse over the rest of them to kind of refresh it and show exactly what's supposed to be there. But anyhow, it's just that great oxymoron. Microsoft works. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and have our 20-ish and enjoy, and I will see you shortly. Okay, another intermission in the books, and I dropped something. Actually, I didn't so much drop something as accidentally kick something that had dropped previously. You know, it's important we get that clarified. Any fuck. Let's see. Okay, oh god damn it, I forgot to do something again. Again, because stuff layers over each other, there's a perfect, there's a specific order I've got to do all the windows in, so everything's playable by the time it happens. And there we go, we got it. Okay. Alright, so back in we go. Okay. Alright, let me just mark. Oh, shit, I haven't done that one. Okay, well, I guess that's the one I'm going to be doing because I just marked it off. Okay. Alright. 3, 2, 1. 'Cause you're working, building a mystery. Welcome back to Wildermyth, and a little Sarah McLachlan seems appropriate because up until last session, we had a group consisting of 6 women, but now we have Grand Metallic, who has joined up in order to even out the scales a little bit so we don't have a war of the sexes on our hands. Anyway, so we have filled up the defenses at West Chuck Tannery, and we are awaiting the incursion, which I think is going to be basically a few days from now. So really all we have to do is wait for them to come to us. So let's go ahead and pass some time here. Pillaging Draven have arrived at West Chuck Tannery. Pillage and plunder, pillage and plunder. No party members can reach... What? The hell are you talking about? What do you mean no party members can... We are literally... They are literally on top of us. Okay, well, all heroes on this tile will help defend it against the pillaging Draven. Okay, never mind. You have plenty of heroes here, so only 2 farmers will join the fight. Okay, so I didn't remember, like, because it's an incursion, you know, it's all hands on deck. That wouldn't have happened if I hadn't moved everybody here, so that was fortunate planning on my part. Yes, I'm going to call that planning, because it was. Okay. The Draven have come. Bristling figures form in view. Others surely advance concealed. How should the defenders respond? Sandera, I'm glad you're here. Charge into battle. Take the fight to them. 84%. Use our knowledge of the land. Harry their approach. 68%. Stay hidden until the last moment. Fight with cunning. 73%. I'm probably going to regret this, but I feel comfortable enough that I can probably just charge in, since that's my biggest percent possibility. And that is an 89, yes. The great cry they share, the strength of standing side by side, fills them with defiant courage. They charge, along with these 2 schmucks. It's like, we're part of this too. Okay, this is interesting. Why we suddenly have a we suddenly have an upgrade here. Okay, Wolf Call, we know what that is. Back Slam. As a swift action every other turn, Gran knocks an enemy up to 3 tiles away, dealing 1 damage. 1 damage for each armor Gran has. And Untouchable. When Gran gets a kill, the next attack against him within 1 turn will miss. That's good if he's going to just throw himself into the thick of things. Yeah, let's go Untouchable. So you think you're untouchable? Word life. This is basic Granomics. Haste. All heroes plus 1 speed. Courage. All heroes plus 2 damage potency for 3 turns. Terrorbird. Dart. Haunt. Asshole. Stump. Asshole. You really don't have to take too many guesses, what somebody called a gore lord is about. Okay. You know what, before we do, let's say, I say save. I save. Eight damage and hobbled. Very nice. I will go ahead and move to guard her. Yeah, homeboy with the frickin' starter sword there is gonna really do a lot to guard Kennedy, but whatever. At least he's trying. Okay, well, we got a whole lot of assholes here. Now I can only hit one of them with Quelling Moss, so I might as well just try to take him out. And did. Sweet. Kind of hanging there for some reason. I don't know why. Let's see if this changes anything. Yes, I can interfuse with the boulder. Very nice. Which means that we have a lot to discuss. Let's see. I want to save that volley of arrows until something more aggressive comes around, so I'm just going to have her guard. Da-da-da-da. Prometheus. Are you serious? He's standing right in the fucking purple fire. How the hell does he sidestep that? Clearly he didn't sidestep shit. Because he's... The fuck? Okay. Alright, I'm going to get over here and have him do Guardian for her. Let's see, I can Jump Jolt the Thunderbird. Terrorbird, rather. I now have cooked chicken. And we'll just... Yeneth. Okay. We'll just end his turn. Well, he did say take some damage from the fire, so there was that. Oh, how the hell can you hop right around her Guardian-ing? Yes, what I said. Okay, we'll see if that can do anything. Ooh, that did a lot. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just see if he can take this thing out. Archers! Sterling! Alright. Pay in West. That's odd that it's showing that he still has turns. I don't know why. Okay, I need to move Sanine out of the way a little bit. Okay, and the poison should kill him on the next go. And this is weird. I don't understand why that's happening sometimes. Ooh, right in the chest. There's been there have been actually documented cases of things like racquetballs and things like that. If they bounce off a wall and hit you in the chest in the right place, with the right amount of force, they can actually just throw your heart out of rhythm and kill you. So I imagine that was kind of what happened there. Yeah, I was a big fan of 1,000 Ways to Die. And sometimes it was more accurate than others, but you get my drift. I think I'm going to keep her there and guard. And he will guard. Oh man, I thought I was going to be able to get him. Well, shit. Okay, you know what? Fuck it, I might as well just take him out then. Or not. Let's see, what do I have that I can interfuse with? Oh, I got individual plants I could do stuff with. Nice. Okay. Interfuse. Light. And Steel Fire. There we go. And he's dead. And that was blocked. Oh! And that hurt like a son of a bitch. And everybody just piling on and just wrecking the mount. I love it. And we got more coming. Okay. I can deal with that. I can deal. You scum. Fine, have a stone in the face. There we go. I thought the ice power was going to be cool, so sue me. Okay, so we got the terror bird over there. I don't know if anything's coming from over there. Or over there. Or over here. Okay, well, let's see. Yeah. The basic theme here is you're going to come to us. I'm going to leave her up there. Okay, now we got that whole area covered, or just about all of it. There's still a little bit, a couple of places undefended that they can get through. Man, that's like playing Secret X on The Price is Right, you know, trying to figure out, you know, which of the three panels the X is going to be on, just trying to figure out where they're going to step. I don't think I can get Quelling Moss all the way out. No way. Okay. Courage. Welp. Nice move there, numbnuts. And we got more coming. Woo! Kiss my axe. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Just gonna have you guard. Easy enough. And she's got another one set up, huh? But not really much can do about it, so we'll just go ahead and guard. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll have the other archer join you two up here. My favorite thing ever. you suck. Not Kennedy, the thing that dodged it. The thing that dodged it sucks. And not much you can do. And she'll hold the line. Love isn't always on time. Sadly, she can't apply that aid to herself. And undeafen. Oh, Lord. And, of course, the goddamn blaze went out. Alright, well, we can fix that, can't we? Okay, yeah, I can get 2 of them with that. Archers, phrasing, motherfucker. -1 damage because the mascot died. So was the terror bird just like some basketball mascot, like some dude with a big, like, felt head over his head? Strange, so strange. Sting. Not much he can do from that position except Guardian. I'm going to let this guy go and see if he can do something about the giant chicken. There we go, she can hit both of them. Okay, good start. And it's pinned. Very good. So I'll start whittling this bastard down. Let's see what we got around here to play with. Hello, Haunt. I want to play a game. Well, live or die, he made his choice. Eesh. Okay, yeah, if you're going to just walk right up to him, you might as well. Well, we remember this, don't we? Yes, the, well, burned out. Well, you know, we should have taken a vacation first. Are you kidding me? Nobody went up? Well, that just sucks is all. Okay, well. Well, I guess we got nowhere left to go but to the end here. Now the question is, who do we send? I definitely don't feel comfortable sending Gran into the finale here. I mean, he'll have enough time to get himself up and going. Lunellen, I don't know. I mean, she's proven herself to be to be pretty capable. I think, though, for this last part, I'm gonna send in the heavy hitters. There'll be plenty of time for everybody else to get some experience in the upcoming chapters. Okay. So, this is your team for greed. Unstilled heart, I guess. Unstilled heart. This equipment's not up to standard. Opportunity for who? See what I mean? If you were growing grapes, you'd want to provide a trellis. For a crop of young heroes, you'd probably provide some decent weaponry. Love, listen. You're right. The Sisterhood of Embers keep a storeroom full of used, cast-off, and recovered equipment. It's what they assign to new members and volunteers. Not an inspiring assortment at all. So this woman, this Smith, can we find her? I doubt it'll be much trouble. Are you going on a quest right before the end of the fucking chapter? Are you dicking me? I said going into the end of the chapter, I wanted to send the heavy hitters, and now two of them are going wandering off to do something else. Fuck. Melma Van Ware, I don't know, keeps mostly to herself, sure, but you're not a famous bladesmith if no one knows where you are. Certainly the metal merchants know. Plus, I bet she'd at least give our gear a going over. Thinking back to my first battle, no technique, no experience, no armor, or even a real weapon. How did I find the nerve? Leave tomorrow and we'll be back all the sooner. I hope we've sorted out how we're paying for this. Embark or delay. Is that all that urgent? Okay, here's the thing. I honestly don't know if there is a time limit that I'm working against. I don't know how long this is going to take. I don't know what I'm going to get out of it. All I know is it's going to take 2 of the 5 characters that I had already chosen for the end somewhere away. And meanwhile, if they start going somewhere else and the other 3 end up in the other place, the only choice I'm going to have is to bring the other 2 who are not as experienced in to cover. And I don't like the idea of doing that. So I'm going to delay. I don't know if I can still do the opportunity after this is done, but we're going to have to find out. This is the final fight of the chapter. When this fight is over, yeah. So this is probably going to have me skipping over the opportunity, but that was just too much to risk. Okay, let's go for it. Hill Fort. Their approach to the old Trace fortress is easily observed from the ramparts atop the hill. By an elephant, apparently. This is why the fire gets fat. You're overfeeding it. Warland Trace built it partly in hubris, thinking he could intimidate the Draven raids. Locals were more plentiful then. It's changed hands. Now we must siege it. Yeah, kind of like the Maginot Line in World War II. After World War I, the French resources were so depleted, and they were beaten up so badly, frankly, that they built the Maginot Line between France and Germany as a means of defense. And in the process, the French got complacent, thinking they were safe. Problem was, when Germany invaded France, they did it through Belgium and bypassed the line completely. And in fact, the Germans ended up using the Maginot Line as cover when they were being forced out of France. So yeah, the battle begins before dawn's fully dressed. That's your World War II history for the day. Holy shit burgers! Oh my fucking... Oh dear God. Oh dear God. This is... Okay, this is not... This is like a tournament Magic the Gathering battlefield. Holy shit. Okay, thank God it didn't scroll down any further. Fuck, man. I have elected the way of pain. Yes. I remember in Magic the Gathering, I actually had a card combo I called the Pain Train. It was some big creature with trample with a device called a Siegecraft attached to it, at least one of them. And then on top of it, if I felt like being really dickish, I would either give it flying so nothing on the ground could block it, or I'd give it lifelink so every time it did damage, I gained health. Holy shit. Okay. I wonder if I could just jump off the cliff right now. That seems like it'd be almost preferable. Okay. Okay, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to try to take advantage of this area as much as I possibly can. So that first starts with revealing things and luring them in. Okay, two things there. All right. Let's see. So how do we want to do this? Okay, we're going to start with a little bit of getting them down with the sickness. And have them headbutt each other at the same time, apparently. Apparently. Okay. So let's see. What do we have around here? It's Brazier. That's... Yeah, we got a lot of this stuff to work with, and it's a shame to waste it. So... Oh, I should have done some of the freezing breath first. Well, I can still do that as a... That should hopefully deter their movement a bit. And last thing I will do is interfuse with the spear here. Okay. Alright. I'm going to have the two of you get right up into the fray. It's an attack called Sting. Oh yeah, that got your attention, didn't it? Hurt like hell, didn't it? Not doing that again, are we? Okay, I'm going to have you head here. Okay, well, that's one. And let's see if we can... Okay. The fuck was that? What in the hell just did something? And as usual, we're going to go from here and prepare as best we can for the next round. Not a great way to set up the ambush, but what can I do? Median can't get quite up there. Have to withdraw from that. But let's see what we have up here. Oh, splint blast. Okay. That's in the chest. Okay. Yeah, this is the... Yeah, this is the only one that I don't run a risk of hitting anybody with shrapnel. Well, hell. Yeah, I saw that big asshole on the mount come through there. Font, presumably full of knowledge. Okay. Okay, I'm going to have to think really hard about what I want to do here, because... Yeah, okay. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to see if I can get both of those two in a choke point. And if I can limit the way they maneuver around, then I'll have a big advantage over them. Alright, so let's get Sanine back here. I'm going to get Median back here. Oh, great. He's going to bushwhack me, isn't he? Oh, why did I do that? That was dumb. Okay, yeah, that was a bad move on my part. Okay. And she's going to Guardian, so as soon as that's done, they're going to come at me. Is this a good strategy? Will it prevent me from having more death than I really bargained for? Or will I get, just enough pain and suffering? One way to find out is tune into the next episode of Wildermyth. And always remember, be prepared. It's the boy, or in this case, Girl Scout marching song. Take care. Until we game again. Cut. Oh, God damn it. I've been totally forgetting to write down my times again. It's a great idea. It'd be an even better idea if I remembered. Okay. All right. Timer 3, 2, 1. History is written by the winners, and I've got my quill pen at the ready. Welcome everyone back to Wildermyth. And last time we had set up this area, which will hopefully be a choke point for the enemies coming at us, who are two of the heavy hitters in this insane deck of hurt. So now the only question is it going to work? Well, one way to find out. Oh, I didn't even know there was a terror bird there. Oh my God! Oh, fuckage. Not happy. In the words of Happy Quinn from Scorpion, not good. I imagine Scorpion's her favorite show now. Okay, well, let's see if I can do anything with that flare. Okay, well, I blinded a couple of them for whatever that's worth. I can't seem to do anything but a Guardian for some reason. Yeah, no, she doesn't have, she didn't get flared. I thought that was the problem, but no. Okay, chain lightning is absolutely warranted here. Okay, then. Let's see. I'll move her up just one. Let's see. Okay, so we got that going for us. 3 shots not going to do anything except kill the Gore Lord. I am okay with that. Ooh, and the stunt. Wow, that was like the Patriot arrow from Robin Hood Men in Tights. It just split the other one. Nice. Beautiful. Okay, she can't hit anybody right now, so just going to go end the turn. Mascot. Oh, good. Okay. Oh, bad. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Fuck me in the goat ass. Okay, first thing I want to do, I want to have Median do some stuff here. So hopefully that'll stop their movement some. She can't interfuse with anything in there. Craporama. Oh, now she can? What? What the hell? Okay, fuck it. That'll come in handy next time. You've been thunderstomped. Or maybe you haven't. Yeah, problem with these fucking things is as soon as I take the mount out, I gotta deal with the knight. Why the hell not? The attack's so nice, we're gonna do it twice. Sadly, the damage you do to the mount does not bleed over into the raid knight. It would be very nice if it did, but alas. Okay. Through shot. Throw that moss like a boss. Okay, I can get rid of the mount at least. Wait, how is the raid knight not poisoned? Are you saying like the mount ate the quelling moss while it was flying through the air? Seriously? Oh, great. We're all deaf. That's wonderful. You remember what I said about establishing a choke point against them? Well, here's the thing. I've got them all, in that room, and they're getting messed with something fierce. Ooh, oh, I can hit 3 of them with that. Yes, please. Ha! That felt good. But I still don't understand why I can't do anything with her. Okay, so from 1 turn, -2 bonus damage and potency. Okay. Do-do-do-do. And stunned. Beautiful. Can we get a through shot? Oh, come on. Okay, you know what? I need to... Yeah, I need to start weakening him down and... Oh, that's right. I have a fire ability on her bow. I forgot about that. It's amazing how I can forget about these important things, you know, until they actually happen. Okay, there's a lot of fire there. I like that. And this is exactly what I wanted. I wanted them all coming to me. Fire leash. Half damage to everything it passes through. I may be able to get rid of both darts. Yes! Oh, that was awesome. Yeah, keep revealing yourselves. Just keep coming into my chamber, O death. And meanwhile, I still don't understand why Grenkin can't seem to do anything. Or I guess it's just because of the range. I don't know if I want to do Chain Lightning just yet. And she doesn't have anybody within... Oh, she has Thundering Challenge there, so yeah, that'll work. And we'll guard. And we'll throw that down. And we'll just add an ambush on top of it because there's no kill like overkill. And I can reach him with the Quelling Moss. Her, it, how do you determine? Ooh. Oh, did you make a mistake? As did you. I feel almost bad that this tactic works considering how imposing this was, just looking at the cards. But holy shit, like, this is the smart way to do it. You know, it's like yeah, okay, you want to come after me? Us, we'll be right freaking here for you. Okay, well, we got another thing revealed. That's good. I wasn't sure if moving her up was going to free up any options. Getting ambushed. They're like, okay, as if anybody's going to be able to come through flaming archway o' death. Quelling Moss can't reach anybody this turn. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure what the search there actually did, but it did bring up somebody new. Maybe the Draven don't even know where somebody else is and they have to go looking. I think I could still use this. So I'm not going to abandon my position just yet. Solitude standing in the doorway. There he goes, another Lilith Fair talent. Suzanne Vega. Okay. Okay, this is as much as I can get out of it. They're done. They're done playing my game. Took them long enough to figure it out. Alright then. Okay, so I do have to play this a little bit carefully. Yeah, the main reason why is because I don't want to go too fast and blunder into the flames myself. That would be bad. Okay, and I don't want to disassemble my front line too badly. Oh, shite. The fuck did you just do to me? Okay, now. Yeah, actually, yeah. Nah, I thought I had another turn with Median. God damn it. I am so confused as to why, I am very confused as to why I can't seem to do anything with Grenkin all of a sudden. Okay, well that wasn't too bad. Cool. Ah, the 1-2 punch from Kennedy. Nice. I just gotta figure out where the rest of these jack wipes are. I guess the only way to do that is a little bit of scouting. Or stalking, as it were. That silk step in front of the door, that seems like a good way to go about it. Let's take my pet fire with me. Doesn't look like there's going to be anything there or there. At least not that I can determine. Hello, Scorn. Welcome in. You missed a lot of panic that turned into a just straight on enemy massacre. Yeah, I had like, there were 15 cards that were up, but by the time it was all done and calculated, it was something like 21 enemies, and a whole bunch of them have already come out, and I just made like right in this room here, I just turned this whole room into a choke point and just one after another just decimated them. It was rather amazing. Bummer nothing. That way I'm alive. I was afraid I was going to get completely wiped out. Okay. The terror bird is the word. Yeah, see, I often forget that with a single enemy, it's a lot better for Sanine to just fire her arrow because she has quelling moss. It ends up being poisoned. But well, you just watch the just watch the video of the stream. You'll see it. I also broke my usual promise not to curse in the first minute because, yeah. Infernal rain. Boiling floods pour down to peel away armor and devour the enemy's flesh. Well, it could be worse. It could be chocolate rain. I gotta hope I can try that. And I still don't understand what's going on with her attacks. I mean, I know she doesn't have anything in front of her. Maybe that's the reason. I've been too good. I've left Krenkin with nothing to do. Okay, well, first things first, we're going to have some fun. We're going to get Sanine the hell out of there. And let's see. Infernal Rain. I cannot use Infernal Rain for some reason. Damn it, I wanted to use some Infernal Rain. You can't just promise me Infernal Rain and then not give it to me. That's no fair. I'm going to blame it on the Infernal Rain. Okay, here's what we're going to do. And then we're going to be done. And then we're going to Guardian. And then we're going to Guardian. And then we're going to ambush. But I'm going to ambush here. Because I don't want to risk... I don't want to risk killing this thing before I'm ready to kill it. God damn it! I wanted Infernal Rain. Fucking... What are you, that guy from Japan? What's his name, the Rainmaker? Let's see. That really doesn't help anybody. It maybe kind of sort of helps Sanine, but I never want to have a hunter with their accuracy lowered. Fabric it is. They spend a musty, deceptively long while walking the hills. A dream was realized here, beautiful before it was broken. Discovering new things to wonder about forever. Up here, the world can seem ancient. It kind of was. It was kind of a siege. Yeah, it was like a reverse siege. It was more like a home invasion. This was the medieval equivalent of the Purge. The sun will set many times on many old walls and roofs before more shadows call them to fight. Chapter 3 complete. So let's see, 18 legacy points, 14 heartwoods, 15 hides, 18 ingots, 19 fabrics, 19 spell threads. 23 safe tiles, 3 towns, 0 infested or lurking threats remaining. 2 years of peace follow. Very nice. Your victory has undermined the enemy's plans. They've been weakened. Again, the thing I really like to see is when stuff comes out of the Draven deck, because that's what I end up seeing the most. Unfortunately, the Raid Knight is still in there. And so is the Gore Lord. But, let's see, the darts no longer have extra health. I'm not sure what the Bard was from. The Chosen, I think, was from the Deepists up there. Not sure where they come from. Row, that was from these guys, the Gorgons. So at least there'll only be one of them at this point. I'll take it. Every little bit I can get, I'll take. During the years of peace, Grankin returned to Greyama Dam, brightening Granandra's evenings with tales of her many adventures. Yeah, because Granandra there believes that Grankin is her long-lost daughter, and Grankin went along with it to make her happy. One of West Chuck Tannery's first challenges was when Sanine asked them to tan the hide of a buffalo twice as large as anyone had ever seen. How did you... That's not important. What's important is, can you tan it or not? Oh, got a little ahead there. With strong leather coming out of Langdon Tannery again, life became much more pleasant for everyone. You don't realize how many things require leather until you can't get it. Well, any dominatrix will tell you that for sure. The first harvest from the fields around Trimplum Windworks was a little off. Yeah, it's the doll from the Korn Issues album, which is the second time I've referenced a Korn album tonight. Earlier on, I talked about Happily Skipping Away, and it was like the Follow the Leader album. Anyway, whoever ate that grain had the same dream, a dream of tunnels and the buzzing of ghosts. Well, maybe don't eat the frickin' ghost grain. I mean, how bad do you need shredded wheat? Fuck, people. Gran would always find excuses to visit Prim Forge. Oh, by the way, Scorn, you'll love this. This was a guy we rescued when we recruited into the party. Yes, guy. So, now there's like one dick in the party. And his name was originally just Gran. I changed it to Gran Metallic. Yeah. I figured you would appreciate that, so would Rick. So there you go. Gran would always find excuses to visit Prim Forge. His pan wouldn't sit flat. His fire poker wasn't pokey enough. His gum wasn't gumby enough. Whatever the reason, it had absolutely nothing to do with the strikingly beautiful apprentice. Until one day, the apprentice failed a task and Donald Trump told her, "You're fired." Sanine and Lunellen took turns cooking for each other. How do you pull off that look? I mean, without sticking out like a green thumb. I don't know. I get dressed in the dark, honestly. Sticking out like a green thumb. Now, that's interesting because she has the Elm Soul. Elm Soul theme. So, I wonder if that's why. Business boomed at Roan Quarry when Lytox built a new tower near its center. Sandera would come for loads of stone and tell the quarry master stories from her favorite fights, while apparently reaching out for his junk. Oh, hey, John Con! I love his channel. Ugh. Lunellian found love with a barman who always had a snappy comeback. Late nights turned to early mornings as they brushed the world off each other's shoulders. Unconvinced that the threat was going for good, Lunellen continued to train relentlessly. I hope you don't fall in love with some random barman, because, we got other people here. Hey, Trimplum Windworks is up and running again. Using that apostrophe S there, that's very awkward. I mean, because is up would be an easier way to say it. And on top of that, if you have, generally speaking, if you have a something like that where there be an apostrophe S at the end of a word that already has an S, what you want to do is just put an apostrophe there. You don't want to put another S there. But I digress. Where I grew up, you could see the mill's sails from anywhere in the valley. It was a kind of home star. And as a home star, I naturally run towards it. Damn, I am just peeling out the references tonight. Okay. If I remember right, I believe I can just split it. No, actually. Okay, transformations. Advance Grenkin's transformations. Scorpion body. +1 armor. You can't really see it because of all the armor and stuff there, but basically she would have a chitin armor, or whatever it is that scorpions have. I guess it's chitin. I don't know. I'll have to look that up. But yes, we will do that. Advanced Sinine's transformation. Crow, action, pet. Sinine's pet distracts an opponent, allowing flanking attacks against it. I don't know how handy this is going to be until, unless something crowds her in, but when it does, we're going to love having it. And better a transformation than none, even though it's not technically one. So yeah. Advanced Lunelian's transformation. Macaw. Pet. Does the same damn thing. Okay, I know I made the jokes about Sarah McLachlan earlier, but are we being forced to adopt a whole bunch of animals as a result? Wolf Body. +1 health, +10 recovery rate, +10 retirement age. Action, Second Wind Howl. Canidae harnesses their fully lupine form to let out an invigorating howl, rallying themselves and their allies that offers 3 temporary health only once per combat. Now, even though it says fully lupine form, notice that she still has her lupine legs. She still has one human leg and she still has one human arm. This was actually something that was produced via a mod, because normally you would have the head, the arms, the 2 legs, and I believe there's a tail, but there was no body. So you kind of had this big, hairless thing of skin right here, and it didn't make much sense. So yes, absolutely, we're going to do that. Okay, and once again we seem to have skipped over Median. And we skipped over Sandera. Very odd. Okay, well, once I do this part, I will have to quickly remedy that, thanks to cheats. Okay, that's odd. Okay, she was supposed to get a chest, but she's got... Huh? Okay, once again, strange things are happening, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. But in the meantime, I'm gonna be getting equipped with stuff. Okay, yeah, more damage, better range, better stunt damage, and I keep my fire. That is very nice. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that, but we gotta give it a better name. Flame Song, perfect. I can't seem to forget you, your flame song stays on my mind. Okay, I think we should be focusing most on the 2 new people here. I come from humble beginnings. Okay. I think I'm going to try to bring up his armor just to level 1 for the start, because I need to increase that weapon too. Okay, and that gives that fashioned for the fray bonus. 10 dodge when he isn't walling. Why the fuck would you ever buy armor that decreases your armor rating? Does that make any... Is it just me? Does that make any sense to anybody else? I can understand it decreasing speed. Why the hell would you buy armor that's weaker armor? What in the F? Let's see, what was scale going to do? Let's see what level 2 scale will do. Okay, yeah, you know what? I don't think that's going to dig too deeply into my resources. So I think I will go ahead and give him that higher armor because he's going to need the higher defense. Change names. Change names, will you please? There we go, sharp scale. Yes, Miss Utility, call before you slash. Call 1-800, don't hit something. His backup weapon is a shovel. And it's better than the sword. Oh my god, we literally have Shovel Knight. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Oh boy. Let's see. Wow. Just wow. Well, I can do that, but that's all my ingots. You ingot galoot. Yeah, you know what? I don't feel like messing around here at this point, so I'm not really a fan of temp health. Flicker World's Bane. That's fine. That sounds fine. Go just shoot fire boogers at him. Okay. Rambler Unic. Spell damage increase there. That's nice. Stunt chance 0. No, I don't like that at all. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Fable Runic. Okay. Yeah. Now let's see what we got here. Okay, now I can bump that up and get some pretty good things for it, and it would only cost me 1 legacy point. Wait, what? Oh shit, 1 legacy point for each missing resource. It would cost me 9. Well, shit. Forget that then. Cost with discount. Oh, so I'm just trading an artifact for a regular old thing. Well, that's no good. Okay, you know what? She's going to be fine where she is. And I'm going to see if I can do one more thing here, because there are special things we can do. Let's see, poison. Torch. Throwing net. I do like those throwing nets. So giving him one sounds like a good idea. I could also give him a shield, which is also not a bad idea. Throwing kniffies. A spectral lantern for protection. The hurl axes, which Median has. So let's see what we got here. Okay, either way it's... Okay, it's -2 legacy points for what I don't have either way. It's just a matter of which one. Now see, this one here, I actually know what this is called. It's called a targe. And the idea behind that is not just for protection, it's also used for rushing an opponent, and you can stab them with that spike. You can also bash with the side of it in some cases. But if you've got something like that, there's a shield like that in Skyrim called Targe of the Blooded. And if you decide to do a shield bash with it, it will inflict a certain amount of damage on the enemy. So it seems to me like that particular shield should cause the enemy some harm in addition. That would be nice. But alas. As such, I can't give myself that because I'd be looking at a lie. That goes very nicely with the armor he's got on. Okay, so yeah, we're going to go ahead and give this dude a shield. Item name, shield. Okay. Sierra Hotel, India, Echo, Lima, Delta. Man, Kennedy's been rolling with just one armor this whole time. No, but everything else would be a downgrade in one respect or the other. Okay, so be it then. Let's see if we can do anything for Median and Sandera. I gotta be honest, I'm too eager to send your birthday gift early just for your reaction. I can't tell you what to do, but usually the receiver that should want it early. Yeah, I I can't tell you what to do. I mean, I'm very happy, for the thing I know you got me, and the whatever the surprise is that I don't know about. Thank you very much for both of them, buddy. But I can't tell you what to do. uh, mm. Okay. What is witch failing? When Median is reduced to less than half her health, she becomes hidden. Hmm. Huh. Let me see what these other things do. No. No. Feral memory. When Median is below half health, she gains +1 potency. Let's see what this was about. Let's see what the next up of Runic is about. Okay. Median is not usually in the main line of fire all that much. Now, Witch Failing sounds very interesting. If I wasn't playing her the way I am, I don't want to give up the stunt chance. So we're going to leave it. Let me see what the Runic... Okay, the Runic upgrade is only going to be 3 legacy points. I think that's worth it for her. Alright. So let's see. Is there anything I can do with Sanine? Yeah, I did too. The cat hasn't come up because she hasn't been, blatantly attacked. But the cat will fuck some shit up. Let's see. No warding. Negative speed. I already have negative speed. Shit. Alright. Let's just leave this alone because the resources have gotten kind of down anyway. Okay, no. Alright, I think I'm done here. A rock farmer lived out in the wild distance where the dark began. Said it just happened one day. There were Draven filtering into the area, and he knew getting closer meant death, so he came to us. Guess we've got a reputation. Reputation. A mysterious shadow has begun to dominate the distant city. Sanine, Sandera, Gran, and the others. And all the rest. They'll go to discover its origin, and hopefully to bring back daylight. Darkness advances. All monster groups will draw an extra 2 monster cards in every battle. That's two monster cards in every battle. Okay, so we are in chapter 4, and we are now branching out in this direction. And I got a lot of places that either never had any defenses at all, or yeah, they either never had any defenses at all, or they had very minimal ones. So I don't know how to feel about this one. And we've already got a lot of infestation way too close. So yeah, I think I'm in for it. But that's a story for another episode. Okay, so anyway, I want to thank you all for joining me once again with Wildermyth. Next time we will start chapter 4, and oh boy, this is going to be a thing. So in the meantime, as I said, thank you all for joining me. Take care, and always remember, go west, young men and women, and hope you survive the trip. Take care until we game again. Cut. I always have so much trouble thinking of a good outro. Oh boy, seriously, that worries me. That worries me a whole hell of a lot. Okay. So, we of course end in the traditional manner. The reading of the Patreons: Mike Panza, Rick in Baltimore, Viceroy Scorn, D. Iote, Jumpy Cat, Shin Majin, the post-production contributions of Matthew Carr Anderson, and of course every single wonderful Lycanthro fan out there. Without whom I would really have no reason to do this, and I would feel kind of silly. But it's great that I have people who are interested and like to see the stuff I do. And remember, of course, if for whatever reason you're not able to make a stream, my YouTube channel will always have the recorded live streams on there, so you can always watch that and see what you missed. But thank you very much for everyone who is here tonight: Joseph, Tex, Scorn, Kitten, Rick, Joe, and anyone just listening in and checking things out. Always a pleasure, always appreciated. So thank you very much, and next week I'm going to try to have some little thing to play, and then the rest of the time will be Wildermyth, of course. So thank you for joining me, and I'll look forward to seeing you again. Take care until we game again.